everyone, and welcome back to Brink of Speed. As usual, my name is Mike, and today we're going to talk about a subject that, as you know, I love talking about, and that is the C8 mid-engine Corvette. And just like the title states, GM is not happy with these new C8 leaked photos. And so I want to talk about that. I was not actually going to make a video about this. I actually had another video planned, but I wanted to kind of weigh in on this whole C8 thing and give my opinion. And just kind of, leave it up for discussion in the comments below, because I know there's going to be a lot of people that want to discuss this in the comment section. And so let's go ahead and get started. As far as the rear bumper leak picture goes, I honestly do not think that that's real. I've looked at it and looked at it and looked at it. And yes, I've seen the picture of the leaked rear bumper from, over a year ago. That is that red, and I'll put it up here, the red leaked bumper. And I don't even know if that's real. I truly believe that GM is doing everything they can to fool us. And maybe they've leaked some stuff that's fake. I don't think that even that red rear bumper is real. And the reason why I say that is because, yes, I know what the mule I know what this guy in this Ford F-150 just revved at me like he's going to do something. Anyway, I know that the mules are out there driving around, and they look how they look, and people say that, they're going to look, the real deal is going to look very similar to those. And by the way, Chaz Cron has done an excellent job at rendering what he thinks from those test mules the C8 is going to look like. But I think GM has us fooled. I really truly believe that when the C8 is revealed in 8 days, guys, that's it, 8 days. When it's revealed, we're going to see something that blows our minds. Now, could I be wrong? Absolutely. Do I hope I'm wrong? Absolutely not. I hope that I'm right, because honestly, that rear bumper is disappointing. If you've seen Street Speed's video, I agree with him 100%. I don't understand why the rear license plate is the way that it is, as you can see here. I don't understand why the spoiler looks like that. Honestly, that spoiler to me looks like something that you would see on a very inexpensive sports car. Some sports car out there that maybe costs $25,000, $30,000, not a $70,000 C8. So those two things right there tell me, that I don't think it's real. The third thing is there's not really any venting going on in the rear. I mean, you've got two small vents on either side, and that's really about it. And then on top of that, I know they didn't give any, I know they did not add any rear diffusers to the C7s, but where do you see a mid-engine car out there that has, that does not have a rear diffuser? I feel like GM would have heard all of us talk about, why they didn't put a rear diffuser on the C7, and they would surely get it right on the C8, adding a rear diffuser to that car. Especially because, the rear end of a mid-engine sports car is part of the draw to that car. And so, I don't know. I just feel like that it is not real. I feel like we're going to be pleasantly surprised 8 days from now, and we're going to see that this thing looks way better. Now, some people are complaining about the rear taillights. I actually like those rear taillights. I don't think they look anything like the Camaro. The Camaros are super round, or oval, I should say. There's no like sharp corners on them at all. And these actually have sharp corners on them, and you can see that they're completely different than the Camaro. So I don't feel like it's the lights are anything like the Camaro. So that's my opinion about the rear bumper section. Now, as the title said, GM is, upset about this. I don't think they're upset about that one. I think maybe they're upset about the next picture that we're going to talk about, which is the one that Street Speed 717 revealed. And he's stating that this is truly the car. Now, I'm leaning towards that's even fake. That somebody has sent that to a number of people saying it's the real thing, but it really isn't. Again, that car to me looks just like the renders that we've been getting this whole time, and I don't think that GM is going to show us a car that looks just like the renders. I think we're going to see a car 8 days from now that looks similar, but like there's going to be certain things that do and certain things that don't, but most, I think, will not. And so that's just my opinion. Again, I could be wrong, but let me tell you why I hope that I'm right. Why I hope that I'm right is because I don't like what I'm seeing, obviously. I do not think that is something that should have been produced from GM after basically 50 plus years of saying they're going to do a mid-engine, or trying to do a mid-engine Corvette, and finally doing one. I feel like they would have come up with a much better design that is going to absolutely blow our minds. Now, another reason why I hope I'm right and why I think I'm right is because I've heard through the grapevine that there are people who have actually seen the C8, and I believe this 100%, that there's definitely people out there that have already seen it, and they say that it's absolutely beautiful and it's going to blow all of our minds. Now, they were sworn to secrecy to not give any of the details other than whether they liked it or not. And these people that have seen it have said they absolutely love it, and they've also said that those pictures do not resemble what they saw. Neither the first one of the rear bumper or the last one that I showed of the full car. So that's another reason why I hope I'm right and why I think I'm right. And so let me know in the comment section below. Maybe you'll be one of those inside people and you'll comment below and say, you know what, you are right. Or maybe you'll say, you know what, you're not right. Those are the real photos. So let me know. Now, if I am wrong, my next thing that I want to tell you is, and I'm sure you're going to be wondering this, am I going to buy the car? Yes, I am. I'm still planning on buying the car. Now, obviously, I've always stated that when it is revealed and I take a look at it, obviously, when it's revealed, and what I mean by that is when I actually get to see it in person. Because on TV or whatever, live stream, I still don't know if I'm going to be able to tell 100% whether I'm going to love this car or not. So really what I'm waiting for is to see it at a dealership and see it in person. As long as when I see it in person, it looks, still very amazing. It might not look exactly the way that I pictured it looking, but as long as it looks very, very good still, I am still planning on buying the car. I feel like it would be crazy for me not to. I feel like it's going to help the channel. I'm going to be able to give you guys a lot of information about this car so that you can make the proper determination of whether you want to spend the money on it or if you want to wait for a later model to come out and buy that one. So anyway, that's all I've got for right now. Sorry it's, a little bit of a long video, but I just wanted to tell you guys how I was feeling, what my opinion was, and go over the C8 latest information with you. If you guys liked the video, obviously make sure and give me a big thumbs up. And if you have not joined this wonderful Brink of Speed community, make sure and smash that red subscribe and bell button so that you're notified when my new content comes out. And guys, leave me comments below letting me know what you think about this, whether I'm right or wrong. It doesn't matter to me. If you think I'm wrong, that's fine. I've been wrong many, many times before. But you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you out on the road, and let's check out your beautiful rides now.